How's it going, everyone? I'm Saber from Saber Gaming here, and today we got some more news over here on this Sword Art Online Alicization Rising Steel game. And first and foremost, if you guys want to join my guild, I'm gonna leave the guild ID right there. And we're accepting people right now because guild raids are about to come out, and we're gonna be talking about that too. So if you want to join, there's a guild ID. But now let's go into the news and see what's coming. So first and foremost, we're getting the Ornell Battle Volume 14 reset every month. You guys know. Um, we're actually gonna get a new story event, part 2 to this, with a lot of rewards, of course, and more tickets for the ranking event. Um, Sortiliana, so that's always good. And then getting, we're getting the scout for this brand new rain unit, which is really exciting because with this opens up the door for many new characters to come into the game, and I feel like it was time for new characters because um, recently there's been a lot of memes, of this game that's always just repeating old characters, Alice, Asuna, Kirito, Yu-Gi-Oh, 80s. But now we're getting a new unit, and with this coming into the game, we can actually see the doors open for a lot of new characters such as Streya, Yui's little sister, Philia. We got Seven. What is it? Rain's sister, and so many more. We can even probably see in the near future see characters from alternative Gun Gale, such as Len, Pitohui, M, as well as others. So who knows what they're planning to do, right? Or we can even have collabs with other SAO games, such as how what was it? Memory Defrag had a collab basically with Alicization Rising Steel, and they actually ended up getting 80s as one of their characters. So that's pretty cool. But before that, I actually want to talk about we're getting a new raid, which we already knew about, but we're gonna get tons of rewards, and this starts next week Friday. No, actually this should start tonight. Yeah, so when the banner comes out tonight at what is it, 6 UTC time, which goes to 1 p.m. No, 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is when the banner drops. So this event should drop tonight, and it goes up for an entire week. So it'll go up all the way till next week Friday. And we're fighting Vecta, as I guess everyone in the world who plays this game. We're gonna be fighting him with a lot of rewards. That's always really good. And now let's go into Rain's details and see if she's actually a good unit. So she does have an active link with Kirito, which is not a surprise because a lot of these characters that come out with active links will most likely have Kirito, since he's been has the most interaction with all these characters. So she is gonna be an Earth Element, which is good for me because I needed Earth Element characters. And she will be having a pickup scout, which is gonna be interesting because usually in pickup scouts, it raises the chances of that character. So, for example, Kirito, the new character that just dropped, like what was it, Monday, will have pickup scout for him, and basically every character will have a rate up, and it's gonna be interesting what they do with her because this is the only Rain in the game. So, is it gonna be like her initial banner, or will they put other characters up there too? So we'll have to see what happens there. And then now let's go into the details. So we got Dusk Approaching Rain, and let's see, her charge skill is a multi-target slash attack that comes with a physical resistance debuff and deals more damage when the recollection field Earth is filled 3 steps or more. Okay, so far now, she has that new Kirito effect where, depending on the recollection field, she does more damage, and that her charge is an AoE, so that's really good, and it's also debuffing by physical resistance. That's a really good charge there. Now we move on to her Assault, which is a skill that is a single enemy slash attack that deals more damage against enemies inflicted with a physical resistance debuff, and even more damage when the recollection field Earth is filled 3 steps or more. So, plus she also has a skill that heals a party's members and fills up 1 step of the recollection field gauge. Okay, so it's a health field. Yes, she's really good. She has a lot of good usability and stats, and she is a dual wielding. Okay, okay, that's gonna be I mean, that's pretty much what she was in the novel, right? But overall, so far so good. She is a really good character. She is on par with actually Asuna that just came out, and I've been saying that that's probably after using her, that's probably one of the best characters in the game, if not the best. And I haven't still done a showcase with her alongside of Kirito, so I still don't even know if she is really like way better than what I'm thinking it is. But so far, this Rain is on par with her actually, because um, what I don't like about her is that she's really dependent on the recollection field gauge to do more damage. But other than that, she is very useful. And now her incarnate skill is Thousand Rain, is a multi-target slash attack that comes with a physical resistance debuff. It deals massive damage and deals an additional slash attack on a single enemy. She has a super powerful additional attack with her special partner Kirito. She had leader skill, increase earth element attack by 5%, and member skill, increase earth element attack by 1%. Okay. She has an AoE on her incarnate. She has more physical resistance debuff, and she does massive damage with an additional slash attack. Yeah, that's really good. Um, Honestly, I would have to see and test them out, her and Asuna, to see who I would say is better. But right now, I'm leaning towards Asuna just because of um, they're very similar, right? So she has a charge, assault, and heal, while Asuna has enhance instead of charge. Hmm. Yeah, actually, they're gonna work really well together. Just by looking at this. So let's actually look at her stats, because this is gonna be really dependent right here on her stats. So okay, she has 2300 attack. Oh, that speed is really good. That speed is good. Okay, basic health. Okay, crit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she won't really need the magic attack. So she has really good attack and she has really good speed. She is gonna be very useful. Yeah, she's on par with Asuna. I need to use Rain a bit more and then use them both together at the same time and see which one I like better. But they're equally on par. I could go either way depending on how better Rain looks. So let's see. Current charge is by 20% and is strong. Her Nightmare Rain is extra strong. Okay, and then her heal is weak. Okay. Let's see. Incarnate slash attack all enemies. Lowers physical resistance by 20% for 1 turn. Yeah. Okay. She is really good. And that's about it. So yeah, that's pretty much the video, guys. But overall, she is really good unit. Um, it's really hard to say who you should summon for, just because um, she's gonna do more damage with a Kirito, and of course, I think the only Earth Element Kirito, I got to look it up, but I think the only one is the new one that came out. So it's gonna be hard for a lot of people to activate it, unless you're running like a non-mono element team. But I don't know who you. I don't know who I would recommend summoning for, because she looks really good. I would have to test it out first. Um, but man, it's really hard because and Bandai knew what they were doing too, because basically dropping banner back to back like this, like it's been 2 or 3 days since Kirito and Asuna drop, and they're like, oh, by the way, we're having another banner. So it's really it's gonna be really hard for a lot of free to play players to actually pull them unless you're very very lucky. Um, I obviously will be pulling them, right? Um, but yeah, it's gonna be very interesting because, like I said, she's very similar to Asuna, and it's very difficult to see who is better as of right now, just from these like stats and basically reading off for paper, right? But yeah, guys, that's gonna be the video. Um, Comment down below, or let me know like what your thoughts are. Who do you think is better just by reading what they do and all that? I honestly don't know right now. I would lead towards Asuna, but Rain just does so much. But she's very depending on the recollection field gauge, which is very hard to get, especially the 3 with a lot of enemies like that lower it or replace it by their own typing. But yeah, that's gonna be the video, guys. So um, those were my thoughts. The banner drops tonight. I will be summoning. I will be testing her out, showcasing her, and doing all this shenanigans with her, right? Seeing if she's actually better than Austin or not. But how about you guys consider going down there and hitting, giving a like, as well as subscribing for more content. I will be summoning, like I said, and I hope to see you guys in the next videos. Peace.